Sup Squares, welcome to my first end of first quarter power rankings. I'm planning on doing a power rankings pretty much every quarter of the season, so every 4 games. I would kind of just go in order of what the teams are on the list. I won't cherry pick teams. So first we have the Miami Dolphins. So after 4 weeks, the Dolphins they just lost Tyreek Hill last night, that gruesome injury. At least they beat the Jets, though. They're looking better than the Jets, which I had the Jets better than the Dolphins slightly, but honestly, that was completely wrong. The Jets are looking like a dumpster fire right now. I'll leave the Dolphins here in 26-32. All right, next is the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to have the Buffalo Bills up here in the first tier. They're clearly winning games. Their defense is looking pretty, but they're getting it done. They're 4-0. So next we have the New York Giants. So after benching Russell Wilson, finally 4 games in, and starting Jackson Dart, Giants are looking pretty darn good. I might actually put them up here temporarily at 21-25. So, especially when they have the really good defense, so if they can match what Jackson Dart's doing with the defense, we might have something there. Next, we have the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears actually getting better, so I think I'll leave them down here at 26-32 for now, but they room to change. They've won the last 2 games, so they're looking pretty good. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints. Saints are still one of the worst teams in the league. I'm going to put them all the way down here, next to the Panthers, where they probably will sit. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans. Same deal. They're looking like one of the worst teams in the league. They can't get anything going, so down here they go. Cleveland Browns, same deal. They're not looking hot either, so down here they go. The LA Rams looking one of the best teams in the league right now, so I'll put them up at between 1 and 5. I'll put them down a tier. You'll leave them 1 and 5 for now, and then actually bring the move. The Falcons looked like garbage last week, but then this week, after week 4, they finally came back and actually looked like a decent team. So I'll put them probably here in the middle for now. Dallas Cowboys, they actually went toe-to-toe with Green Bay, so maybe they're finally getting their stuff together. So we'll put them here in the middle, maybe about maybe just about the Falcons. Green Bay, they're starting to come down to earth a little bit. I'll put them between 11 and 15 for now. Next, we have the Kansas City. They absolutely lit up the Ravens. Ravens looking pretty bad with that horrible defense they got going. So we shall see if Kansas City can continue their ascent back into what they used to be. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm putting them as still as the best team in the league. Bills and Eagles are both undefeated still. The only 2 undefeateds left. But Eagles are Super Bowl champions, so defending. So I'll go and give them the bump over the Bills just because they are the defending champs. Next, we have Washington. Washington's starting to tumble a little bit. I'll put them slightly below Green Bay. I think they're with the injuries they're having, short-term injuries, but they're still struggling a little bit, so they're good, just struggling. Next, we have the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings with that J.J. McCarthy injury they're not looking hot. So I'm going to put them down here just below the Falcons for now. Next, we have the Bucs. Bucs are looking really good right now. Baker's definitely putting a show on for their team, with most of their team being injured right now, so they're looking pretty hot. Next, we got the Chargers again. I know they got beat by the Giants, but the Giants are up and coming, so I'll put the Chargers in the top 5 for now. I'll see room to move back. Next, we have the Broncos. Broncos are still not looking that good. I know they laid a beating down on the Bengals last night, but I mean, it's the Bengals. They're not, without Joe Burrow, they're pretty much nothing. The Ravens, oh boy. I'm sorry, their defense is so bad I mean, yeah, their offense is kind of like keeping them up there, but they're slowly, steadily falling down this list. I don't even think they're in the top 10 anymore, honestly. We'll go move Washington down here. Now move the Cowboys up, because they're looking better than the Ravens right now. Next we have the Lions. Lions looking fantastic, put them in top 5. San Fran, all those injuries are starting to kill them, but they do have a winning record now, so... But they're not winning games pretty, though, either, so... I'll put them right here. Next we have the Jets. Jets are looking awful, so they can stay where they're at right now. Patriots, they're actually looking pretty good. I'll put them just below the Giants because I think they might have a better overall team with Jackson Dart coming out like he did. But I think Patriots are right behind them. Seahawks, they're definitely reaching the top 10 now. They're looking really good. Next we have the Indianapolis Colts. Colts looking amazing. I'm gonna put them just above the Bucks. Arizona Cardinals, they're falling hard. Yeah, I think they're just slightly less than the Patriots are right now. Next are the Texans. I know they won, but they're still looking awful. So down here they go, just out of the worst teams in the league. Next we have the Steelers. Steelers looking good. They're getting it done. I'm sorry that with the way the Ravens are playing, I think the Steelers might be better than the Ravens right now. But they're still going to be out of the top 10, though. Bengals can stay down here. Jaguars, they're actually looking really good right now. I think I'm going to put them just above the Ravens, because they at least have a winning record right now. Las Vegas Raiders, they're looking all right. I'm going to put them... I think the Raiders are slightly better than the Texans right now. They actually may be slightly... right here, I think is where they're good to sit. So let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. Actually, I think the Giants might be better than the... Yeah, I feel good with Giants sitting where they're at. I think Dolphins are slightly better than the Texans. Better than the Raiders. They might be toe-to-toe with the Raiders. I'll put them just above the Raiders. Actually, I'll put them right behind the New England. That sounds good. Alright, so this is my new tier list right here for after week 4, first quarter of the season. Eagles, Bills. I think Chargers are slightly better than... No, because they lost. So I'll give the Rams a little bit of the edge here. So I'll say Eagles, Bills, Rams, Chargers, Lions, Chiefs, Colts, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, Cowboys, Steelers, Jaguars, Ravens, 49ers, Commanders, Falcons, Broncos, Giants, Vikings, Patriots, Dolphins, Cardinals, Raiders, Texans. We're going to bump the Saints up here. They're actually looking pretty decent. They played pretty decent against the Bills, so can't say that they're the worst team in the league right now. Jets are definitely down here right now. They're tire fire. Wow, the bottom is really difficult right now. It's really hard to say whether between these three bottom teams. So, as far as the last 4 teams are concerned, the last 5 teams you can kind of just flip flop them. I don't think so. With Bears, Saints, and then the last 5: Bengals, Browns, Panthers, Jets, and Titans. You can honestly flop those last 5 teams any way you want to. They're all 5 of them are just so bad. I don't know where to place them. So, okay, that's my power rankings for the first quarter of the season. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay square.